Hi, I'm Elizabeth Amangilala, studying in University of Bohol, taking Bachelor of Science in Hotel Restaurant Management. I'm here to report decision-making process. In psychology, decision-making is regarded as the cognitive process resulting in selection of a belief or a course of actions among several possible alternative options. It is the simplest decision-making as the act of choosing between two or more courses of action. In the wider process of problem-solving, decision-making involves choosing between possible solutions to a problem. Decisions can be made through either an intentive or reasoned process, or a combination of the two. In psychology, decision-making is regarded as the cognitive process resulting in the selection of a belief or a course of action among several possible alternative options. Decision-making is the process of identifying and choosing alternatives based on the values, preferences, and beliefs of the decision maker. Every decision-making process produces a final choice, which may or may not prompt action. Research about decision-making is also published under the label problem-solving, particularly in European psychological research. It is important to differentiate between problem-solving or problem analysis and decision-making. Problem-solving is the process of investigating the given information and finding all possible solutions through invention. So there are 7 steps effective decision-making process. Step 1. Identify the decision. You realize that you need to make a decision. Try to clearly define the nature of the decision you must make. The first step is very important. 3. Identifying the alternatives. As you collect information, you will probably identify several possible paths of actions or alternatives. You can also your imagination and additional information to construct new alternatives. In this step, you will list all possible and desirable alternatives. Step 4. Weigh the evidence. Draw on your information and emotions to imagine what it would be like if you carried out each of the alternatives to the end. Evaluate whether the need identified in the steps will be met or resolved through the use of other alternatives. Step 2. Gather relevant information. Collect some pertinent information before you make your decision. What information is needed? The best sources of information and how to get it. These steps involves both information is internal. You'll seek it through a process of self-assessment. Other information is external. You'll find it online, in back from other people and from other sources. Step 5. Choose among alternatives. Once you have weighed all the evidence, you are ready to select the alternative that seems to be best one for you. You may even choose a combination of alternatives. Your choice in step 5 may very likely to be the same or similar to the alternatives you place at the top of your list at the end of step 4. Step 6. Reaction. You're now ready to take some positive action by beginning to implement the alternative you choose in step 5. Step 7. Review your decision and its consequences. In this final step, consider the result of your decision and evaluate whether or not it has resolved the need you identified in step 1. If the decision has not met the identified need, you may locate to repeat certain steps of the process to make a new decisions. For example, you might want to gather more detailed or somewhat different information or explore additional alternatives. Thank you for watching this video. God bless.